What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, we are now officially 216 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because practically 100% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel. Excuse me, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: what are you guys' honest thoughts on the brand new recently released TCG set, Supreme Darkness? And do you think Supreme Darkness will have the same meta relevance as Phantom Nightmare? Let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of core sets, today's video we actually have a brand new card that has been announced for Alliance Insight, and honestly, this might just be the card that breaks the meta. This might just be the card to break the meta, and it might just be... this could potentially be the card that can help make decks like Dragon Rulers and Red Eyes a very powerful force to be reckoned with. As far as what that is, well, we are about to talk about it right now, because the name of the card is Forbidden Princess of the Fairy Dragons. Which, in my opinion, looks super cute. The artwork is super cute. It kind of looks like something out of oh, what's that one anime that I, oh my god, I'm trying to think. It looks like something out of Re:Zero, which I need to watch that anime again because that was super awesome. That was an awesome anime. A bit crazy, but awesome. But anyway, it's an 8-star Dark Dragon Fusion with 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Literally the same stats as a Blue Eyes White Dragon, but instead of it being a light, this card is a dark. And it requires a Dragon Fusion plus a level 7 or higher Dragon monster. And both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads: During the main phase, as a quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls or in their grave, banish it. Then, if you banish a card from the field, return one dragon you control to the hand. Second effect reads: at the start of your opponent's battle phase, if this card is in your grave, you can return one dragon you control to the hand or extra deck, and if you do, special summon this card. This is basically a meta breaker, because you can literally banish a card on your opponent's field, or like right off the bat, and it doesn't. And the weird thing is, it doesn't even have to be on the field. It could literally just be from the graveyard. So it kind of acts as like a like a second call by the grave, if you will, because right now call by is at 1. Right now in the TCG call by is at 1. So ideally, this is basically your second call by, which is absolutely insane. But what's even more cool is that if you were to banish a card from your opponent's field, you basically get to bounce one of your other dragons to your hand, which can help set up some even more graveyard bullshit, which is absolutely insane. And also And also, this also acts as sort of like a Monster Reborn, if you will, which is pretty cool. Honestly, decks like Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Dragon Rulers are gonna be the three decks. Excuse me. More so Blue Eyes and Dragon Rulers are going to abuse the living hell out of this card. Just because of the fact that this is actually, interestingly enough, is a really good super poly target, especially if you're playing this card in Dragon Ruler. If you're playing this card in that, and if your opponent has let's say a card like, say, Mirror Jade or some like Albion on board, you can literally flip up on summon. You can flip up Super Poly, and then just send both Mirror Jade or Albion plus, let's say, a Blaster to your graveyard to bring this card out. And you instantly have bleh. Sorry guys, I can't speak. You instantly have yourself a very powerful play right there, and not only that, because that it's a level 8. If you're playing this card in Blue Eyes and you pull that exact same play, you can also use Blue Eyes plus this card as material for a rank 8 summon, which ideally is gonna end up being probably the new Xyz monster that was just that was announced for the for the for the Blue Eyes structure deck, which I am trying to find that right now. If I can somehow find it, I might be able to show it off. And I've talked about that card on the channel a few times before. Here we are. Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon, which actually is this card right here. Right there. And I've already talked about the card excuse me, on the channel. So it would be Blue Eyes plus Forbidden Princess. You go into an Indigo Eyes, especially after you've already used up Fairy Dragon's effect, and you instantly can go into your combo plays, and you detach. You could theoretically detach detach Fairy Dragons to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your graveyard, and then bounce Blue Eyes back to your hand. Bring out Fairy Dragons, and if you have a way to summon out the Blue Eyes from your hand, you can automatically do that, and you basically have yourself a board where it can deal, let's see, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, literally up to 10,000 points of damage, which a board like that automatically threatens lethal. It legit threatens lethal, unless if your opponent found a way to stop unless if your opponent found a way to stop your attacks, like maybe maybe use a card like, say, Summon Limit or something, then that's probably it. But I think honestly, you're gonna be looking at a card that, and I said it before, that will completely break the meta and make Dragon decks very broken. Blue Eyes and Dragon Ruler are going to be the two decks, and I'm saying it now. I am saying it now. When this set gets released in the TCG, you are going to be looking at the one card that will make Blue Eyes and Dragon Ruler even more dangerous than they have ever been, even with the new support that they both got, not only in the Blue Eyes structure, but also in Supreme Darkness, or Alliance. I think it's Supreme Darkness that we're getting the new Dragon Ruler support. So yeah, you're going to be looking at two decks that are going to completely destroy the meta. Those two decks are going to break Yubel, Kashtira, Raziel, and pretty much every other deck in the format that is a meta contender. Those two decks, I'm saying it now, are going to be meta. And I know that I've said that Evil Heroes are also going to be meta. While it is true I still do believe that, I think mostly Blue Eyes and Dragon Ruler are going to dominate, mostly because of the fact that the new support is absolutely insane. It's absolutely wild, and your end boards are going to be catastrophically crazy to see. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it going to happen? Probably. Probably yes. And on that note, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.